lost, internet. Yeah, it sucked. Okay, so going back to it, I'm trying to figure out which game to play. I might just start off playing the first Devil May Cry just to get the juices flowing, and then go to 3 and then 2, because I'm not excited to play 2. Who knows? But before I start, I want to talk a little bit of Devil May Cry 1. Came out in 2001, the fall of 2001. And I don't, no, I'm going to go back, because it wouldn't be the fall of 2001. Because the fall of 2001 was Metal Gear Solid 2. So I think this came out in the early summer or early spring of 2001. And I remember getting it when I got the PlayStation 2 for my birthday, so it had to have been around there. But it's funny how this game was being developed as a sequel to Resident Evil 4. A lot of people would tell you, on YouTube, that was the case. There was going to be a Devil May Cry series. No one knew, but everyone knew that this game was going to be Resident Evil 4. So when that was scrapped, being too action based, they switched it into this game. And nobody knew in Capcom this was going to be the biggest hit. The funny thing about that, you could still see the in-game model that kind of resembles Leon S. Kennedy. All right, so enough talking. Yes, let's play. Okay, so alrighty. Yeah, a little bit of the intro. Very cheesy. Very 2000s.
Let's rock, baby.
So the voice of Dante is not the voice actor that we know and love currently. The actor who plays Dante only did his voice once, and that's it. Skip this part. Alright. Okay, we're like late in the game. Very late into the game. Nightmare. Alright, so I did not update. Yeah. Very Resident Evil like. And a little bit of like the early of God of War 2 had this kind of like pre-skill sets that you level up. I'm not a big fan of the early Devil May Cry games being actually quite like convenient of their skill points and all that shit. It sucks. Like you don't really get enough of the red orbs. And it's actually quite hard. Alright, get this. Okay. That's the jump. Okay. When I was roughly like a teenager playing this kind of freaked me out a little bit. Wasn't a big fan of the end stage boss. Yeah, in the early games you can't switch out weapons on the fly. And most of the movesets are dog shit. can't switch out. Um, see? But dodge that one out, but he decided to jump. They won't die. They won't die. So the HD port looks good, but it does have some hiccups. Because I don't remember these guys being this hard. They had Liberty though, whatever they want to do. Alright. Okay. I might have to end up with some. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. I might die. I might end up dying. And that's bullshit. Yep. Yep. I ain't even faced the boss yet. Oh, why won't you die? Yeah, that's a kind of like the dog shit on the HD port on the first Devil May Cry. They like the other one died just fine. It's that other one just didn't want to be put down. You know what? I'm just gonna rush it. Just gonna rush it. Actually, no, I can't rush it. No, yeah, I'm gonna. I don't. These guys won't give up enough points. Fuck you. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I hate fighting Nightmare.
Dante, help me!
What's acting? What's acting? A little bit of cheese.
Trish, stay back.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere. So you have to hit this before. Alright, pass this out. Oh no! No. Okay, there you go. Alright. Not a fan of that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I am sucking. Bad. You gotta play this from back in the day when your hand-eye coordination is better because it wouldn't suck as much. But the suckage, because the camera angle, yeah, the suckage. Now, the bosses get even more crazy, difficult, the more you push forward. Okay, can I skip? Yeah. But, yeah, not a fan on the first Devil May Cry's boss layout. And the auto targets. Yeah, that's no good. Cheap shots, and cheap shots. because it's such a small stage. Hate it. Hate it, hate it. Like, yeah, I never really liked the facing character all the time in any of the levels of Nightmare. It just freaks me the fuck out. And the worst part, he's like the cheap character too. He would end up having some like hold your ass in somewhere. Like, alright, I gotta use an item. Oh yeah, I don't have anything. This just sucks. Okay. Yeah. No health items at all. I gotta just spam it. I can see my character. Uh-oh. Oh, you saw that! You saw that! You piece of... Alright. Oh, wow! Yeah. Hey! Oh my god. That's the reason why I hate the first game. And the second one. Because I'm like that cheap enemy movements and when if it works, the camera works. All the that's another thing I hate. There you go. All right. There you go. Really, and this happens a lot too. Like, it's not a one-off kind of thing. Like, if you get stuck fighting Nightmare, he will spam this too. Like, certain times he has spam these same moves to me. Like, 4 times in the early 2000s. The HD, not so much. Yeah, the enemies like have this crazy health. Let's spam most of that. Yeah, I'm not having fun. To actually beat Nightmare, I don't have the required skill sets to beat him. And I kind of rush through the game. To beat Nightmare, you have to have like a ability to like jump and kick, like a rolling kick or something like that. I might end up beating him. Oh. Okay, come on. Ah, you take that. Oh no. Oh god, no. Okay. So I might end up beating. I have to fight him twice.
You fool! You're so easy.
Trish, you?
Oh shit.
Humans, what sweets. You should know better than to trust a stranger. Your presence has become a hindrance to my master's bloody scheme. Now die!
Early 2000. There you go. Free hit! Oh no, 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 no. No, that is some bullshit. Ah. Free hit. Come on. almost stuck. Almost got him. Yeah. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no! Oh, wow. That really kind of screwed me there. Yeah, just, you know, just screw the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah, see? Oh, oh, fuck you. Oh, this is why I hate Devil May Cry sometimes. Is that cheap high difficulty spike out of nowhere. Okay, so like the early Devil May Cry games had a lot of difficulty spikes. Towards the end of the game, a lot. So when they were making Devil May Cry, you could tell it was experimental. They didn't get their shit together for like 2 games. Like first one, the second game was dog shit, and the third game they mastered it. Got better, you know, everything got better. But holy crap, this game could be a bitch. All right. Get a little bit of holy water. That will actually help. But my God, dude, I had him, and then the camera had to fuck me up too. Like that's another thing. The camera got me like disoriented. Oh, I can't even say it. I can't talk today. Got me confused. That's what I'm trying to point out. And the way it angled, I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get out of the spot that I was in. It was too focusing. That's yeah. Like I said earlier, you gotta play this when it first came out. Like those types of games has its fixed camera angles and stuff like that. I'm too used to the new camera angles in games. Sound like an old fuck when I say that. So back in my time, we couldn't get our shit together when we saw the camera. Back in my time, games used to be fun. But they don't tell you that it used to be fucking goddamn hard and frustrating. Like that nostalgia pick, you know? Oh no, you're gonna see some shit in games in the upcoming weeks. Early 2000 games, combat, camera controls are dog shit. Like this. See, you want to be a bitch, huh? Alright. Early 2000 games, man. Don't tell you anything. Like, nostalgia is a bitch. Like, yes, I like the first Devil May Cry. But then I kind of hate it when it gets to this part. Because this guy here has some bullshit. I'm trying to get to the menu. I was trying to get to the menu. Get my health thing. But it doesn't pause. It doesn't do anything real quick. So it has some delay. On the HD version, I'm not talking about the original game itself. Like, the controls were a lot better on the original controller. Because it's meant to be played on original PlayStation 2 controller. Because the button layout on this to pause it or get into menus. Weird. Weird. And then I have like a delay of jump. Like, that's another thing I hated about the HD port. You know, like a serious delay in the punches. I tried punching and it didn't register the punch. There you go. So if I like this is like that's a cheap shot right there. All right. Alright. Maybe I should use the holy water. And do a little extra damage. A little extra boost. You know? Now, the light's supposed to weaken him, but for some reason he gets stronger, and I hate that. I hate that little cheap shit. Yeah. Oh, come on! Yeah. And I'm done. And I'm done. And I'm done. That's why I don't play the first game as much. I got far, but this is like the roadblock that stopped me playing the original HD collection because it doesn't the original PS2. It has issues. The HD collection should have, oh my god, I can't speak today. Wow. Fine-tooth comb this fucking game. There. I do not like how it just, you could fix the graphics, make it cleaner, but the gameplay, the controls are dog shit on the HD port. That happens a lot with games from this era, early era of PS2. They kind of rushed this out the door for this kind of reason because it is cheaply assembled. They think that, we put a high resolution, it will fix everything. It doesn't, because you gotta work with the current controls. But if you don't put it together right, the controls would dog shit this this version. I'm not a fan of the button being so not sensitive enough. You have to literally press down on the controllers to do something. With the original PS2 controllers, a lot of people who don't know, they end up having a sensitivity on them, like how hard you press, how hard the reaction will be, versus like a tap. Here you could tap it, nothing happens. You could tap on the triangle button, nothing happens. You could tap on the square, nothing really happens. You got to really press down on it. Now people's gonna say, it might be your controller. This is not an old controller. I barely use this controller. It is actually the game. Actually, I play many games with this controller, the same amount of action, not an issue. It's just that HD ports of older games has an issue to fuck up. Like later games, like later games has an issues for wow, I can't, now it won't let me leave the game. Hey, hang on. Okay. Oh my god. That's why. Leave. It won't let me leave. Wow. That's a first. That is a first. No. I do not want to reset. I want to leave. It won't let me leave. Oh, this. Wow. Okay. Alright, they were creeping up on me. Wow. This is the first. This is the first. Like, if you can't get out, you cannot get out. What is going on? Okay, like that's my setup. That's my setup. All right, let me try resetting it. Okay, yeah, just go back. Oh, no. What just happened? Oh, this is not user friendly. Yeah, not user friendly. Yeah, there you go. Early Devil May Cry footage.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to the son of the legendary.
And they couldn't fix this. Like, if it's a true HD port, they would fix this to a high resolution of the cutscenes, right? Right, Capcom? I'm going to live right here. Like, if you're gonna have a whole HD release, why is this not HD? And if you want to get really pissed off, like some of the cutscenes, actual cutscenes, don't look like this because it's in game. So, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like this? Look at the background. That always pisses me off. This is supposed to be an HD remaster. It's cheap. It is freaking cheap. I am sorry, folks, that your ears are fucking out there, but no, that's some horseshit. Okay, I might be back for a few seconds. I gotta switch games. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. This is the reason why I like playing this more versus this or this. Wow, come on. Wow. But yes, now talking about 3, why it's my favorite is because everything in it worked with the style. It has it worked with the combat. The combat works. Everything works in this game supposed to be.
You've heard
Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a second. I like the intro.
Legend of Sparta?
Give me a second.
When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing.
This gets you hype. This will get you hype. Okay. Now, the special edition. Yes. The reason why they call it special edition because it was released after the original a year later and fixing improvements of gameplay and all that. But this is why when they switched directors, Hideki, who went on to direct Beautiful Joe, Bayonetta, other action titles, and the original director for Devil May Cry, the original Devil May Cry, was Shinji Mikami, and he was the director of the original Resident Evil. Now, the style of games are way different between the two. Okay, and Hideki is more action-oriented director of a lot of video games from the past. But he also directed the Resident Evil 2, and that's why it was considered the best because of his direction of changing a lot, even though it was a hard development on that one. It was his first game directing, but that skills gave him this and many others. And a lot of people's going to, call me out on it being, favoritism of who's better, and I had to say it's going to be prejudicism by saying Hideki versus Shinji. Shinji is a shit director. I'm going to say it. A lot of people's not going to agree with me. Shinji Mikami is not a good director. He has flaws, big ones, that could destroy a good game, a good idea. Now, I did not like Evil Within because it's still stuck with an old school control base, very Resident Evil 4. Even though, yes, he gave us Resident Evil 4, but there was a lot of things about Resident Evil 4 really pisses me off when I first played it. And with Resident Evil 5, I enjoy Resident Evil 5 more than I did 4 because they improved on the aspects. I don't know why they had to release 4 like 100 different times in every goddamn console. You can play it on your goddamn smartphone, but Shinji Mikami is not a good director. Now, Hideki is a good director when he has free reign. I might end up playing Bayonetta. I can't fucking talk today, and I've been like that all fucking morning. Maybe because I just woke up. Bayonetta has a style that is very Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3. And it just shows the real fucking difference between Hideki and Shinji, because Shinji made a game called Vanquish, very stylish, but still had problems. Still had good problems with the controls. Now, all said and done, I like this game because the style, the story, the music, it just gets me hyped. The intro, especially if you didn't get wet and get hard on, I don't know what will. But I'm fucking rock hard right now. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I played it on normal, not hard. Because that's the game was supposed to be played. Because easy is too easy. Okay? Like, it's too easy. When I say it's too easy, goddammit. And oh my god, it was just bad. Concept art. Now this is a special edition. I think the cheat code still works on it to get the bonus stuff. E3, like I'm happy that they kept all the videos, because when you unlock all of them, you get like bonus videos of you know, the making of, and it's really cool. It was always my favorite. It was always my favorite to see the making, and a lot of HD ports don't do that. They don't give you the original features from the game. Yeah, I laugh so hard because it really sucks. I'm looking at Square Enix and Ubisoft did the same shit. They released their games with half-assed attempts or change the game entirely and then break the game. But yeah, man, E3 was different back then. I don't want to talk about E3 just yet. When I talk about E3, the people are like, oh, starts to cry. Because okay. Yeah. Oh God. So emo. I am Virgil. I listen to My Chemical Romance and drink tea in the background of some concert. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you get costume changes, but just for the sake of sakes, I stick with the original. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, that's what a sequel should do. Give you all the tools and costumes. But sadly, that doesn't work like that in today's games. Yes, today's games brought to you by Go Fuck Yourself.
You've heard of it.
Give you your money and then
and
give you us more money.
When I was young,
see, this is always the problem with starting a game with an intro and give you another intro twice. I mean, like, you know, that's just bad planning. Like, you know, it could just start off with this, but no. See, he's cleaning his hair, washing his hair, and drying his hairs with his fingers. You know he's a badass.
Sorry, not open for business yet.
And this is the first
I haven't even picked a name.
role who played Dante Phenon, because of this guy. He started off on 3, did the mocapping 2, because he started off as a stuntman.
You a customer?
And ever since that, Capcom just loved him.
Well.
And he was in a lot of the Capcom games, believe it or not. In the 2009s, 10s, he was also the motion capture and voice in certain Resident Evil games. I should be talking in the cutscenes, but I don't give a fuck. If people haven't played this game, I'm sorry.
Please accept it.
But I might release a video, all the cutscenes, in maybe a month or 2. Because I'm lazy with uploading videos, and sometimes I don't like to upload videos all the time. But lately it's been a bunch of Fortnite bullshit. I'm trying to empty out my hard drive because there's a lot of videos of Fortnite and I gotta take away. So it's gonna be a lot of, oh, you're a Fortnite player, you fuck. Can't say the F word. I am that old. It's too offensive nowadays. I get banned. Yeah, I want to post more videos up with other content besides, you know, Uncharted, Fortnite, like I didn't use like back in the day. I'm gonna actually give a crap about making videos. Yeah, I want to do more music videos again. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. Techno rock. Pizza! It's pizza time! Now, the sneaky way that this intro, the reason why it's, if you pay attention, the ways like this and shot like this, is actually showing all the skill sets that Dante has that you actually play. Like the, what's it called, freezing time or something like that, bullet time.
Don't bet on it.
So it's kind of funny that it just shows off a lot of the skill sets in that cutscene. And if you look closely, they actually show you the number of the missions or stages each cutscene. And when I found that out, I thought that was cool, you know? You know? So, gotta have it. Oh. There we go. Now, the little tricky way, you could just... Can we destroy this? Nope, I can't. Alright, so I quit. Alright. Let me see if I can get a guy. Alright, let me see if I can jump on him. Yep. Like the cutscene! Now, I heard the Switch has updated combo sets. And you can switch styles on the fly, just like on Devil May Cry 4 and 5 for Dante. I thought that would be pretty cool, but we didn't get that in the HD port. So. Whoa. So you, buddy. Okay. Well, no, did I not do that? But yeah, this is the original model that he used for his place of business in the original Devil May Cry 1 game. And if anybody who ever watched the animation, this is somewhat similar to the show too. Little changes here and there, but it's always weirded me out that he only has one bathroom. He has like one toilet and a sink, so how the fuck he took a shower?
I can already tell. Looks like this is
And the second door.
one hell of a party.
Let's finish that quicker. But yeah, do a quick save. No, why not? But yeah, I played this more than I did with 1 and 2. Like, to be fair, like I didn't really care much about the 1 so much, because this game feels better, it plays better. Like, I know, like, yeah, I was gonna say it's an early game, they didn't like, but it just plays so much better. Like, they don't understand, like, it just has a certain feel. Okay? Like, fuck. So, yeah, I got everything. Yeah. Oh, except this one. Oh yeah, I do love the nunchucks on this. Air height. No, do not have enough. No, do not have enough. Okay. Guess I was kind of like lazy on this. Yeah, because I have a certain ones that I like more. Like, Beowulf has power. Rebellion has like range. But speed, if you want to do like a speed run on combinations, get that rock, is like these two here. Like, I seen people on YouTube going nuts. Like, these two here is like the speed. And I seen some people rock out with this. I'm not good with this. I'm not good. I seen people rocking this shit on like every YouTube video, even the early times in YouTube, watching them rock out on that shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I have not leveled this up. I don't like this weapon. I hate this weapon. It's the same power of Nightmare in the original Devil May Cry. It's like a little Easter egg, but I hate Nightmare. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I need to level up all these guns. I haven't played this in a while. Okay, so I'll switch this out to a shotgun. I'll probably keep Beowulf. Yeah, I like to get up close and personal. So yeah, so Trickmaster, I suck at Trickmaster. I'm not really good at it. It's a trickster. You do tricks, you do all this, you roll run. It's not me. Like, I level up this and Swordmaster, Quicksilver. That's what it is. Yeah, there you go. I don't use these two. Warrior Guard, not even. But it does give some power if you put on level 3. Like, you turn to like complete. Like, I would say like some kind of like body armor or some shit, but it takes a while for it to get to level 3. You gotta use the same skill throughout the playthrough for it to reach to its number. Now, it does has a meter and tells you when you leveled up, but like, okay, no, I didn't want to switch over. See how like the next to the words that has like 3, circles around it. That's the level system. So anyway, should I get items? Do I have enough? I do not have any health items. If we do this raw dogging, damn right. So fucked up. Oh man. Okay. Now the first 2 stages are easy, and then the boss stage. Yeah. He said, "Fuck it all." Now this impressed me at technical level. Like, just watch. It's like, I always thought this was cool. Because it's on the PlayStation 2! And they pull it off so clean.
And I haven't even named it yet.
I mean, damn, dude, this whole street's all fucked up.
You're gonna pay for that.
Like, come on. Like, that's PS2 graphics, man. And it's still better than some of the games that came out today. This came out in 2005.
You all have enough to cover all this.
Oh, 4. 5 or 4. Well, Special Edition came out 5. Devil May Cry 2 came out a year later after 1 because they kind of rushed that piece of shit out. So. Get closer. Oh, he knows what's going on. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. The thing about the targeting system, you only do one at a time. You can't switch and mid-fight until you press all one button multiple times. This is like the easy boss fight. Now, first time playing it, when I was like in my teens, it was a pain in the ass because I was still learning the enemies like right there. I just bulldozed a lot of the enemies here. And I didn't have no strategic action whatsoever back then. But now, not a problem. Now you use the sword, she blocks it. Slappy Daisy! I always thought this is pretty cool. Get the erection, folks! So the Earth is a guy! Very cinematic though. And I'm surprised they never made a movie. If they, well, in the early 2000s, I mean, they could have. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible movie. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, look at this. It's like fucking Blade. You know what? Yeah, you should get the director of the first Blade movie to direct this. Similar in style.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
Well, there was a prequel story on this. To lay out the events of Devil May Cry 3. It was only a year that him and his brother didn't talk.
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
Yeah, time is bad. Time is bad. Yeah, a bunch of bees, man. A bunch of bees. Now, I could play this game all day, but I don't want to because I still want to show off some other shit of Devil May Cry because this is Devil May Cry weekend for the early 2000s gameplay series. But I am dreading playing 2. I was not a fan of 2. It's like I hate 2 so much. No, if you really look at the beginning of each stage there's a cutscene, and then a cutscene shows you the number of levels that you're already on. It's genius. This game is so freaking genius. It has so many subtleties in it.
The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern. Did he have it?
Of course, he's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
Come to apologize. You fucked up the failure. Keep talking. Shut up, bitch. Oh, waifu. Oh, I had such a crush on her when I was a kid. Always had a thing with those short hair. There you go, not so obvious. Number 3. Oh, lady. Her name is also Mary too. Like, but yeah, very a lot of symbolism in Devil May Cry 3. A very family oriented story. I think that's why I kind of like 3, because it's very subtle at first. The more you play it, the more you listen to the story. It's put together well. I actually enjoyed it a little bit too much, I would say. I'm like a complete fanboy, but I mean, this made Devil May Cry more popular. Can I say the same thing with 4? Not so much, because people has its fans. I'm one of them. I think 4 was a decent story, and a lot of people didn't like the love story, and they could go fuck themselves with that. Because I actually enjoy story on 4, but not a fan of the gameplay, you know, or the mission structure, because, you know, it was a new technology for them, and it was on the PS fucking 3 and 360, so they had a lot going for them. But anyway, going back to 3, you know, it was thought out. Like, 3 was very thought out. It gave more the lore of the universe of Devil May Cry, and added characters that's well needed. Really needed it. Like, especially like Virgil. Like, Virgil was a passing on 1. It was like you fight Virgil in his demonic form, but it wasn't Virgil you fight here. It was like a sprinkled in the first Devil May Cry. What happened to Virgil, his father, his mother, Dante's families, all that shit. That but you didn't really get the sense until you actually play 3. And my biggest concern that they never really showed Sparta. That was always the mystery with Devil May Cry. It's been like 5 games, and never really got to see the great legendary warrior Sparta. Now, will they do it? No, because it ruins the you know, it ruins the mystery surrounding Dante's dad. They did show his mom a few times in 5 and the anime, But overall, like, that's a complete mystery too. A lot of people were more intrigued with Virgil and Dante's relationship and how they kind of like drifted apart. And with 5, I think 5 kind of ruined it, the fact that they didn't they kind of retconned the story on 3. But they kind of grew up together. Like Dante and Virgil grew up together. And they survived with each other. One seeks power, the other seeks love. I don't know. But overall, like, the story on 3 is very put together because it is telling a personal story between Dante and his brother, and then the personal story to Mary and her father, and then the religion aspects of it too, and also the growing up process. I mean, Dante's a cocky prick, like, throughout the game. Like, he's a cocky little prick, but he grows up in this game. Like, that's the coming of age story, like all types. Yet Virgil never understands what his father or mother tried to pull. Like, you know, he just sought revenge and power against Mundus. Right, get this guy down. Oh, I know I have the air hydrant. There you go. Oh yeah, damage. Yeah, oh. So, like, the game is put together pretty well. I never had a problem with the game structure, because it's meant to have this arcade-like style. You know, don't overwhelm the player with nonsense. Like, there's some collectibles here and there, like, not really collectibles, but orbs that you collect to, you know, increase bonus. I think I already got them, so they won't come in again. Ooh. And it fits the gameplay to have this very arcade feel to it. And so, if you kind of like, okay, this bar was actually in the comic book, so I'm gonna let a nerd fast out here, but yeah, there was an original American comic, not the manga. So I think I thought there was a door here, like a special stage or some shit like here. Was it? No. Fuck shit up. Alright. Chaos, bitches! Yeah, so going to the story with 3, it's very, very interesting. Gameplay wise too. Now, no entry. I saw that. You know why. But yeah, gameplay wise, it was very interesting, very fun. I'm used to pressing X. Love Planet. Yeah, I love doing this. Wait, what? Can I do it? No. No. Can I do it? No. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, his 15 minutes of fucking of fame. I actually like it. Like the stages, people complain like, oh, they're too small. That's a lot of blood for a stripper. Who knows? Could be other people. Not be a stripper. The people getting their rocks hard and then just fucking blood everywhere and just getting gored. Yeah. So this arcade-like setting. Yes, it's small. Is the people who complain about it like, oh, you know, oh, the strippers became a demon. Oh, never mind. They brought their own poles. Yeah, okay. See, that's what it's used for. You know, like, the original strippers, the stripper poles was actually a weapon back in the 1700s. You know, you get guys all turned on, you get them close, and you kick them in the face. So enemy designs were interesting, knowing that they didn't really, like, they do change, but they kind of look the same. They're not really that interesting. But the boss battles, well, yeah, the boss battles are very cool. Kicking the balls. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right. They are just like we call bullet sponge. You gotta put them all close, right in the kisser, and the testicles. Now, I actually like this little pose. Hang on. Wait, if I can do it. No. Damn it. Hang on, was it 3 or 4? There you go. Okay. Anyone who knows has a father, a brother, or a boyfriend, that's the pose you do not want to be around because he's going to let off a nasty fart. Wet fart, just holding it in, just ready to rock and rip it. Okay, it just makes me laugh. Like, yeah, like I fan out. Like I fan out in this game too much. It's like it could be a problem. Now this is where you fight Cerberus. When I was like maybe like 15, like around like 15, 16, I had a problem fighting this motherfucker. Like Cerberus was a tough guy. If you didn't level up like in a good sense of it, you definitely would get like kind of like fucked because he was a tough boss battle in the beginning. There you go. It took a little longer than expected. And Cerberus was like a tough second boss guy. He was not. He just had so many moves, and your health at the, when you play is very low. So you had to be like good, like you had to be real fucking good on normal. Like that was the only setting. Like, you had to be on normal just to get this guy all messed up. Now because I play the game and I have Devil Trigger, it's not so hard. But playing in the first time on a new game, ooh, your palms are sweating, your balls be stinking, your ass be musty. This dude test you out. And the designs were cool too. Like,
the likes of you are forbidden in this land. You are powerless, are not worthy to set foot here.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you definitely take first place. Easy, Fido. How about I take you out for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go. It's showtime. Come on.
Now the very subtle when he changed his head or when he fights, you guys see the eyes falls apart because that's kind of like his armor. That was always a genius thing. So the more the ice you break, the more vulnerable he gets. But the subtleties like that, like, always intrigue me. Like, so, like, the portion, yeah. Plus, there was a limitation too back in the time. You couldn't fight boss battles like this big in a small stage without being crazy. Like, you know. So especially for Capcom's budget back in the day, they had serious fucking cheap. So, but you get able to fight him in 5, you know, full stage and all. And they didn't seem cheap. Like, you could, you know, like you think like you're like, oh, like he's an exploitation, like, oh, I'm gonna like stay in the corner, stay far away. But when the battle fights, like, you see kind of he's like shaking the chain. He's actually breaking it, and they actually changed the tactics, but not in a cheap way. These are just subtle things that you could pick up on. See, like that, you know, and then he breaks the chains, but he can't, like, now his reach is a little longer. But these are just subtle things. But when the first game, you can't tell. Like, you could just, he would just, I'm sorry, like, I'm getting confused a little of the first game. The first game pisses me off so much. Like, in the first boss battles on that, they're very unpredictable. They just happen because of the sake of, you know, gameplay wise. Still pretty old school. But where Devil May Cry 3, these are just subtle like that. You can see his body move and stuff like that. That wasn't quick enough. But like he throws ice, like he attacks, you get close. But these things are not cheaply, they're very telegraphed when you fight them. Yes, I'm getting my ass kicked. See, like now he gets close. Push out fail. I haven't cut the head off yet. So I'm focusing on the head. There you go, lost the head. Not doing any damage. The head. Head. Another one. Come up and finish you.
You
Who knows? I'm not even sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
Too easy.
Again, subtlety. If people really pay attention to the actions on screen when he does something, it actually shows you the move sets or unlock move sets later on in the game. But yeah, I think they were pretty cool. I forgot I had taunt.
Come on, wimp.
Oh, there you go. Waifu! Sniff, sniff.
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
Now, her voice actress stuck around in the series, but she didn't do the mocap later. I think part 4, yeah, but like 5, no, not so much. And see, the scar on her nose always reminds me of Guts from Berserk, because Berserk was still popular at the time. Actually, it's still popular. It still is popular. Badass woman. Looks like Casca. Carries a big weapon.
This just keeps
Cuts on her
getting
nose.
bigger and bigger.
Just like Guts. Like, come on. Very, very Berserk type. Man. I seen cosplays of her. Like, they were pretty good. Like, back in the day. You know, not so much now. You know. People try to get like less or less clothing on them in cosplay. Ugh, I don't want to rant on that, but yeah. Whew. Alright, so who's time for Devil May Cry 2? The Disaster. Oh god. I am so not ready for it. I'm so not ready for it. I fucking hate it. Oh man. Alright, I had to. How do I leave? There you go. I am so not ready for it. Alright, quick in and out. Alright. Yeah, in and out. In and out. I'm a fucking perv. Oh, okay. This darker version of Devil May Cry that no one asked for. I don't want to do this. What's this though? What's the art for? Alright. Okay, so this is promotional art. I still own the strategy guide for Devil May Cry 1. Oh, he had glasses. I think he looks cool with glasses, but I don't know about the in-game model. Yeah, the strategy guide looked like this. Virgil, demon form, scissors. Not that type of scissors. But yeah, like Griffin was a tough guy to fight, but after a while he got super easy. But Nightmare, my god. Shadow not so much. Shadow was pretty decent. Like he's easy as fuck. Like he wasn't hard, but Nightmare's a bitch. Fuck Nightmare. Mundus. Moonus is a bitch. Like, he's easy. But Nightmare is a fucking punk ass motherfucker. Oh, the shit. But you can see a lot of Resident Evil vibe coming off this. It's a horror game by nature, but it died down a lot when the sequels came out, like especially 3. Very less horror, more action oriented. Like, this is like completely Resident Evil vibe, because Resident Evil 4, when it was supposed to come out in the early PlayStation 2, it was going to have supernatural look to it, but they changed it. Like, that's a machine gun, like, but early concept arts, like, again, that looks like Leon S. Kennedy. But yeah, you can still see like the horror aspects of it, very gothic. And yeah, he had a machine gun, the island. But yeah, the 2000 concept art was pretty cool. But yeah, it was just it was pretty cool. But then you had 2 that made it feel more like like I say, early action anime, early 2000s anime kind of feel to it. Like, it was like cool, trying to be cool for the sake of cool. It didn't need to. The rebellion, the early concept, like, they try and man him up, like, it just didn't look right. But you know, what I heard, like, this form of Dante was the powerful Dante. Like, he became like all powerful in the sequel, but it didn't make sense because he still took punches like a bitch. But yeah, it was trying to be like this cool gothic, like this darker Dante. But I like the costume though. It was pretty fucking awesome. It just didn't feel right. It didn't play right. The story was, if it was like better, it could have been a hit. But they rushed it, and why I say rushed it? The fucking game took like maybe a year in development. They didn't bring out Senji didn't bring out the original team back. They just had a separate team and just made it as is. The main villain is a joke. He looks like a Italian gigolo. I wasn't a fan of her because, you know, she didn't have a cool background, or it was just like a copy paste of the original too. She was created just like Trish was created in the first game. Same scenario, but it's just her style, her weapons base, all that stuff was kind of lackluster. Like, her combat style was bad. It was just, if you play, like, again, like Devil May Cry 3, like Beowulf style, but suckier. You know, she could have been a really cool character if it gave her more personality, more like, you know, like a more awesome skill base. But overall, like, she could have been like a really cool character in the series, but they dumped her like she was like a red-headed stepchild. Oops, there you go. She didn't, like, again, she had that Italian feel to it. It didn't vibe. You know, she could have been a really cool character, but then they kind of botched it. You know, very European. You know, like, you know, they really, you know, pushed it, because this is also the first time that you had a second playable character in Devil May Cry. Like, you had 2 discs back in the day. Now you could just switch it off, but, like, you know, but I mean, she could have been a really cool character. Like, there was no need to it. Like, yeah, this is like saw in magazines and box art and all this shit. But yeah, fucking cool though. Yeah, 2004, man. Like oozing with early 2005. Like, like this is a 7 poster. Like Dante's Awakening. Like this is like actually the box art that I had on the PS2, and then the special edition. Like, lady's hot. Oh, my girlfriend's gonna be so mad at me. And she's watching. Hi, honey. I know. I'm sorry. Forgive me of a cartoon character. I'm sipping. I know what you're thinking. like Virgil's a cool character, but he's supposed to be the same age as Dante, but he looks older here. Like, I can't zoom this up, but he looks way older. You know. Yeah, he looked weird. But when a long time ago, okay, this one's interesting. Yeah, he looks like Virgil, but I found out that this is Dante's father, and Virgil's father, Sparta. Yeah, the Vigo look. So when I found out that this was, you know, the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, I was like, why he looks like he came from the 70s in a disco ball / a vampire. Like, look at his shoes. Damn, dude, it's like, fuck. It's like he's ready for a disco night. That's definitely Virgil. Oh, thank God it didn't do with the style. Look at his hair. Very, very Londish, or you know, or very Eastern European, like Romanian. Look at his hairstyle. It's like a knockoff 80s villain. Double transformations. OG. Like, nothing says try hard in this pose. Spiders, not a big fan. Yeah, like, I keep forgetting his name. But yeah. Beowulf. Okay, so there's a lot more concept art on this one. Okay, yeah. Okay, Jester. I think it's a pretty decent character. Too much like the Joker. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, the in-game model of Virgil. To be honest with you, I actually like this jacket. I actually like this jacket better than Dante's. Actually, I think you can get this on Amazon. Yeah, I'm like, there's a rebellion. Yeah, I saw this one. When I saw this sword on went to this anime convention in 2008. It was like in New York City and in Central Park, and it was having this big concert. Like, someone told me, like, this big Japanese pop star, not pop star, but yeah, like I say pop star or K-Rock, J-Rock, some shit like that. Very, very popular guy came around, and I didn't know who he was, but my friend was freaking the fuck out. So, besides all that, so they were selling some cool stuff there at the park, some, you know, anime costumes or some other cool stuff, and I saw this and I was like, holy shit. A replica sword, same size, you know, actually made in steel, and it was like 200 bones, man. I was like, man, if I had the money, I would have bought this. It was really cool. I was really digging it. And actual size too. It was like, man, it wasn't like some small, like, knockoff, like actual two-handed massive blade. And I was holding it, like, damn, it was heavy. I was like, how can I bring this home? I was like, how can I? Like, I was like, if I had the money, it's like, I'm gonna get stopped by the cops. It's like the cops are gonna look at it and like, I can't take it home because it's gotta be in a box, but people's gonna freak the fuck out. Like you know, there's my insecurity there. The bonuses. Oh, this is Devil May Cry 4 bonuses. Yeah, so, yeah, man. Like, I was a big nerd. I was so into this shit. Now I'm broke and poor. I can't get any of that shit no more. Where's the audio? Oh, wait. Is this on 3? Oh, no, that's 2. That's 2. Stop it. Stop it. No. Kill it with fire. No. How you stop it? How you stop the fucking music? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. That was on 3. My bad. Oh, what's the one? Oh wow, they didn't really have it. Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, it's just the audio is so bad, man. Like, I wish it was a little louder. Not a big fan of the techno though. You know, I heard like a rumor that the guy who voiced the music on this was like a local that just hired him to do it, and I thought it was pretty cool. His first metal song, and then they brought him back on 4. That's pretty fucking cool. I always thought that was pretty cool. Some local American guy who is just in town. He's like, hey, can you come in and do some music for Capcom? It's like, sure, why not? What do you want me to do? I just want you to see these lyrics in like a metal tone. Okay. You know, the tears in your eyes. I'm like, oh, okay. We got this guy. All right. Can you come back like next day in 5 years? Yeah. Yeah, it's just it doesn't do anything for me, man. This is like a trailer for E3, man. It's like it doesn't. But I was hyped. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was hyped when Devil May Cry 2 was announced. I was fucking hyped, and I'm gonna be honest with you with that. I didn't beat 1 like as a kid. It took me a while. I think I beat 1 when after I got Devil May Cry 2. It took me a couple years, but yeah, I beat 1 right after I got this. And I got stuck in the same spot, believe it or not. Like, I got stuck on Nightmare like last time. 21 years ago. Yeah, same spot. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't make sense because, yeah, like 20 years ago, because this came out in 2003. Okay, yeah, so I beat it a year after, so like, yeah, around 20, like, 20 years ago. It took me a year before I got this game. So, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of 2. Oh, damn, I didn't go to, Jesus. All right, I not go further in this game. Of course not, because I stopped playing it. Oh god, I hate this game. But alright, cross my sanity. And this fucking shit. I'll level this up. Yeah. And level up the guns and all that nonsense. The stress in my voice, you can hear it. I don't really want to go through this slog. It's so brown. He walks like he has a turd in his pants. Like, I like how he switched out his hands to his guns, like when you lock on, like it's like, I'm ready for battle. Oh god, I hate it. My disdain on this game was just, it's reeking. I think I have a, what you call it, nope, no map. Do I have a map? No, yeah, okay. Doesn't do anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I don't want to go in the wrong way and then start a fight that... Ah, there you go. See? Where's the enemies? Alright. Off screen! Oh, there's another thing. Oh, see? Not even targeting this guy. Wow. See, that's another thing about the game, that the enemies in the camera is worse than one. Like, they're just off screen. That's why 3 fixed that crap, made it smaller, the stage is smaller so you can see what's going on. Rather than having enemies next to you, they just say, fuck you. A little Desperado, like, use Desperado, like, gunplay. Now, I'm not gonna diss on every aspect of the game, but they did add a few things on it, like the wall run, like you can switch out, like, you can shoot one enemy with another enemy with the trickster, without being tricked, like the dodge roll and all that shit. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, see? Another enemy. There you go. Oh yeah, the styrofoam needle's gone too. I just realized that. Like, they didn't give me that? Oh, come on. That was some bullshit. Took that guy out with my gun. Oh, come on. Let's see. The styrofoam needle is kind of like bullshit. You gotta keep hitting them with your sword to get fucking styrofoam needle up. Like, piece of shit. God, I'd rather have my pubes just fucking ripped out than playing this game. See? Goat man. I don't even think the fire's doing anything to me, man. I haven't got hit once. Jeez. Where's the goat man? I lost the goat man. Ah, there you go. Now I got hit. Because I'm trying to find the goat man. His name is Goating. I just realized the name. Oh, there he is. He's all the way at the end of the stage. Okay. Alright, let me just run this. Like, you can get, like... Yeah, it is. Keep the roll run. Alright. Okay, Goldie. Yeah, very predictable. Let's go, man! Goldie! I'm here, Cody, man. I can fly too. He's dead? Oh, damn. Oh, I kind of actually feel a little bad. Oh, man, that was sad. Yeah, you know why I hate this game so bad. It's like he's wearing tap shoes. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, just imagine playing this for 8 hours and just hearing this. Drive you insane. Tap, 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 tap. God, he could be on Broadway. Holy shit, his tapping's louder than the music. Okay. Can I go in this door? Oh, no. 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 Okay. Creepy 2000s music. Okay. Nope. Oh my god. Right. I didn't even go far. I just started the stage and there's a boss fight? Orange Gorilla? What? Like, serious? Dude, I'm killing him, not even trying. What the hell? Okay, a little bit of health here in the corner. Ah, so fun, isn't it, folks? I'm surprised he's not going poop. And then now it'll actually be interesting. Ah, you thought you were gonna get me, huh, bitch? Huh? Yeah, you thought so. Yeah, no. And he's down. Oh, wow. Such a disappointment. You see the difference between boss fights in 3 and 1 and 2? At least you get some power-ups, you know? Some combos or cutscene. Anything! I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go here? I think I'm supposed to go here, right? No. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. 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 Check the map. Where am I supposed to go? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. They have to tell me. What's the fucking point of the map? You can tell this is the B team. Like, it's the B team. It's like the B team of game developing Capcom. Okay? They just put everything together. I gave them credit. It's not buggy. It's not falling apart. Oh, there's the key. I could have been walking around the fucking stage. It was right there. I hate you so much. I hate this game. Oh, it's so bad, so horrible. I don't know. Did I save? Yes, I did. That means I could have finished this fucking shit less than a minute. Look, it's 7 minutes. I could have finished this shit in 2. If I didn't get lost for like a split second. What the hell? Like again, I was not a fan growing up. Was not a fan with this one. Like, I got to a point that I was in mission 10. Like, me and my stepbrother were like beating this like back to back. Like, we're trying to see who could beat this shit the fastest. But there's one stage that really pissed me off. Okay, we had to do a time limit. You gotta escape, and that one's pretty bullshit. Like, cause again, the map don't help you where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to figure it out. But that alone, I had to use the strategy guide just to fucking say, oh, and you know the dumbest thing I ever witnessed? It was right next to the exit door where I was at where you exit out. Like, oh my god, I could have just went 2 steps and there you go. I thought I had to go all the way out from the beginning of the map, but nope. It was the closest. God damn. They not trying. Okay, are you kidding me? Whatever. Alright. Like, what's the point? Like, stingy. Like these cost more than the actual goddamn power-ups, man. I mean, not actually, but still, like, pretty bullshit. Blue orbs. You see how, like, they're very stingy with the orbs? Like, jeez. Jesus Christ. But no, I'm not a big fan. Can I get like a special? There you go. There you go. Not a fan. Just not a fan. Monkeys. See, that's like the coolest thing. Like, that's the only cool feature that this game actually has. Ah, yeah. Nope. Now, okay, I'm curious, Cat. How big is this map? Okay, I'm there. Yep, okay. No, yeah, I'm not going in the right direction, but I like to explore. Get some good shit. Like he's trying to scratch his back every time he does that move. Like, back scratch, back scratch, back scratch. Now that's automatic when you're just moving around the stick. Like you have no control if he's doing that. Yes, it's cool, but it's kind of pointless. Because he's stuck in one spot when he does it. Cartwheel! Cartwheel! A lot of monkeys for this one little area. Oh my God, Jesus! I know, I get it, but you really had to? Like, is it necessary? I'm just trying to get something. Oh my Lord. Finally. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I don't want to get like an extra thing, but I get it's not important. It's not important. It's not important. I know this stage. Oh, I hate this stage. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I know the stage. You fight a giant sea creature. It's tentacles, really, because you know, early 2000s tentacle monsters. You know, wink, 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 really hard wink. No, interact with it. It's just floating. More monkeys? Oh. Oh, this is so fun, isn't it, folks? The music is so fucking boring. Combat, the overall atmosphere, the stages are way too fucking short, and to pad that out, they just slam you with all kinds of creatures. Like, yay, yay. What's this? Oh, what's this? Oh God. Still not enough. Not enough. Fuck you, game! Fuck you in the ass. Fuck you. Okay. Now you gotta race to the spot that you don't even know you gotta go. If you don't, you gotta start all over. It would drain your power or your health or something. I hope not. I hope that was a power up. Oh, good. I got a power up. Okay. Okay, running demon beast. that doesn't really do anything though. Like all these power-ups. Okay, no. Okay, all these power-ups doesn't really do anything. Yeah, you can fly. Like, I'd rather have a Devil Trigger that fly than moving faster. But, because there's a running segment later, real fun. Real fucking fun. Because you need it to beat the stage when the timer goes down. You only got like maybe 2 minutes. You could actually less than 2 minutes. The stage is short, you don't need 2 minutes. But see with the padding, with the fucking enemies. And I think that to get the gun upgrades and stuff like you gotta find them, especially the swords too. So they're not given to you. You gotta find them. That kind of pisses me off more. Because when you start at the finding weapons, let alone trying to like get the good time and all that, that like, and you really want to go back playing this shit. It's like, oh, there's a weapon here. I thought so. Like, I'm trying to see if my memory is searching right, but I doubt it. Okay. I don't want to play with the tentacle monsters. This yet. Ooh, there you go. Look how small they are! They don't even give you enough! Oh, there you go. Come on, come on, come on. Just keep giving me like sprinkles of my disappointment. I feel like a cheap whore. It's like give me pennies. You know what? I'm thinking. Yeah, I am thinking. Okay. I have a feeling that that opens that. And I gotta race to it. Oh, no, I'm not going back over there because I screw it. If I don't get the shotgun, I do not care. If I get the shotgun, I do not care. Okay, I'm not facing monkeys. I got nothing against monkeys, but no. Okay, do I have to? No. There you go. There you go, fucker. I knew it. There you go. Fuck it. Just run. Just fucking run. Oh! Oh, you fucker! Oh, you fucker! See, if it wasn't that for that goddamn cutscene, it wasn't for the fucking cutscene. See, that fucking cutscene. Screw you cutscene. Screw you cutscene. You're making me fucking do this. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Yes. Oh. Okay. I don't want to go in just yet. There you go. Still nothing. That was like 400 points. Like, fuck you. See? Tentacles! I wasn't lying! Tentacles! Early 2000s bullshit! And he has a face! I swear, I bet you some of the artists here did some like demon hentai bullshit. Oh, god damn. And she has boobs! Boobs! Demon boobs! Are you kidding me, dude? So I gotta break her tentacle dicks to get her head. That is just fucked up. Like, you know for a fact this is like someone made this into like a hentai later on in their career. And then poison. 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 I do not want her tentacles. I want her face. I could say face and her, okay? Because it is. They're tits. If they say they and dumb, I'm gonna be very pissed. But technically, she's not a female. She's a they dumb. Want to root them all. Oh my god. I don't want to fight her tentacles, Mom. I want to get her face. Why can't I aim her face? Oh my fucking lord. I'm gonna be here for a while. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. There, no! No! There, yes, yes. Just yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. Just constantly. Like, see, this is the bullshit, and that's the bullshit. Oh, no, 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 no. See, the aiming is really fucking bad. Like, that's the irony here. Like, and she has 2 health bars. I cannot deal with that. I cannot. Okay, here we go. You know what? Can I get up and close? Alright. Should have done that in the beginning. Oh, look at that. Change tactics. Alright. Alright, maybe I had to use... Oh. Yeah. That is so fucking long. The frustration right now I'm getting. Because it doesn't want to target just one, it wants to target all of it. Okay, now, and... See, it just... Stick with one. Just stick with one. Just stick with one. Just stick with one, man. Just stick with one. Just, oh, okay, dude. Wow, god damn this thing. Trying to get like just target just one part of the body, but no, it just wants to target all. Okay, just finally. Yeah, no joke. Yeah. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, get a bike. Get a bike. But a bike doesn't do anything, though. Ah, get the shotgun. There you go. All that, 2 missions just to cross the, yeah, 14 minutes because of the goddamn tentacles. Who puts tentacles in the game? Seriously, like, oh my god, like I hate it. Oh, dude, I hate it. I hate it. That's not fun. Too many. Yeah, I mean, that's a little taste of 2 missions. You know, 2 freaking missions that I hate. I mean, like, it's boring. Very boring. Very monopoly. Like, yeah, it is very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Okay, can I leave? Can I get out? Mission 5. I really just want to leave. It's like hell itself. You just really want to leave. But you can't. It's like sucking the soul. Okay, so I had to go in the game, then leave. Yeah. Quit mission. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so fucking bad. I can't. I can't anymore. Not this game. Not this game. Swear to God, I can't do this with this game. 2 hours and 8 minutes in. And I mostly played just Devil May Cry 3. I can't with this game. No. The whole thing about Devil May Cry 2 is that the whole problem with Devil May Cry 2 that it was rushed. And that was the main setback. There was no planning. There was no really any ambition. So the game just kind of just existed. Okay, it just existed. And it didn't do well. Like, it didn't do well in sales. It didn't do well and in budget. Didn't do well in bringing the fans back. So this almost killed the franchise. Devil May Cry 3 brought everything back, and it was a gamble, and it was in a very low budget. So the budget that they had made Devil May Cry 3 exist, made it more special, because the people who were behind it knew what they were doing. So, like, 2005 was a special year for Devil May Cry 3. And they telling an origin story even made it better rather than pushing forward on this. Why didn't we have this in the game? Like, like a good music like this in gameplay, rather than shitty techno. Japanese techno. Ugh. Okay, so I felt like 2 was such a big pushback on, but 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of thing, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't really like continue in the second playthrough. I beat it. It was disappointing. Was it cool? Was it nothing? But 3, I had to beat that game like 5 times. And I like the ending better, fighting Virgil the 3rd time. Like, you beat him 3 times, but the fact that the 3rd time, it was so awesome because it felt personal, and the music swelled up, the orchestra, the theme song, all that shit, all mixed in one. It was just getting better. But having somebody who was a first-time director on 2 for a big franchise, to your mega hit at the time, And getting a guy who only like did programming and didn't never directed the game at all to set a sequel, it's kind of like the lack of faith that Capcom had. And it was hard because it was no focus. It was barely any focus because people, the A team, were doing Resident Evil 4, okay, and the year prior, 2002, you had Resident Evil remake for the GameCube. So you got the A team really pushing on the hardware of what they're doing. So the B team focused on this secretly, like, because Shinji Mikami didn't know this was even being developed, and the short runtime. I think the short time is like 3 hours, or less. It's not a long game. So overall, like with Hideki Kojima, mixing the two, having something different, and change the gameplay a little bit, but change the whole setting even more was like, okay, was like completely out of like fucking left field. It was an aimless direction. Yes, you add some stuff, but you add the things that naturally just frustrating people. Like you're frustrating like your audience and the gamers. So having 3 come out, people was a little worried. They were afraid that where 2 kind of lacked, 3 was gonna bomb. So they get a guy who did Beautiful Joe, and people were kind of like a little more like upbeat about it now because Beautiful Joe was such a hit. And the guy who directed Resident Evil 2, so they're like, okay, we got someone capable, to do it. Very capable. And it was really awesome that they actually put the time and effort for having a low budget. But yeah, I loved it. I loved 3 more because they actually put some passion to it. Do I hate it? No. Hell fucking no. Like I know there's some cheap shit on 3, but that's minor compared to this and 1. So again, that was also the style back then too for like 2001, 2002, and 2003, because games in this era were more acceptable for shit tactics because they still had that arcade mindset. Unlike like Jak and Daxter. Like Jak and Daxter was different, and that'll be like next week, Jak and Daxter. But this one is gonna be like just the end of the early 2000s games, and then start with a new maybe a new gameplay with Jak and Daxter. Then 2 and 3. I would say mostly 2 because I actually like the gameplay on 2 better than Jak and Daxter 1, and there's a lot of cheap gameplay on that, especially the camera. The camera on 2 and 3, are better than 1. So probably next week will be Jak and Daxter 1, and Jak and Daxter 2, and then focus on more on Jak and Daxter 3 in the week after, just to get a feel like again. But yeah, I think Jak and Daxter like 3 is a lot better because it fixed a lot of problems. Unless 2, like Devil May Cry 2, is a piece of horse shit, and I wish that I didn't really get much time in it. I needed to. 3 missions in is already good enough. Like fucking rant and a half that I really hate. I really hate this game. But I think overall with out of the entire Devil May Cry series, I think 3 is number 1. Then you got 5, then 4, then 1, and then this 2. I'm not bringing into the remake because I don't really I don't like the remake as much as part 3. It's capable, it's doable, but 3, nah, yeah, it's still number 1 for me. Like again, that's my preference. That's my single most effort into it to play 3 more. But yeah, but this game, I wish this one was never made. But if it was never made, then we never got 3, and then yeah. But if it was made proper, then it would have been like one of my top 3s. But yeah, it's the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, fuck you, Devil May Cry 2. You know, I hope you burn in hell. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Devil May Cry. Saturday play whatever party whatever you want to call this, is a wrap. And I spent too long ratting more than playing because I'm not drilled about the whole playing 1 and 2 again. Bring back a lot of trauma of finger pains. But yeah, I enjoyed it. A little nostalgia trick, a little nostalgic rage. Do appreciate more of the later series more, where they fix all the issues. But yeah, I enjoy the shit out of playing 3. It just proves my point. Alright, so next week will be Jak and Daxter 2. And it's not a complete series of 2000s gaming series, but it will be is whatever I can download. It might be Bully or it might be Jak and Daxter 2. Who knows? But I will definitely pick one or the other. So just say it's a mystery box without the box. But yeah, I enjoy the shit out of early 2000s games, give and take. But fuck this game. And I'm pinning my fingers so high up in the sky right now, it's hitting the roof. The biggest middle finger on the planet right now. Okay. Alright, folks. I'm out.